Hello beautiful family, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are well, staying safe considering everything that's currently happening in our country. Anyway, I thought I should just shoot this video to just lighten things up because it's been a depressing week. That's why I did not upload on Monday. So yeah, let me lighten things up for everyone. Put a smile on your faces. So today I have a story time. Oh my goodness, man, it's story. So I don't think that you guys know this about me, but I grew up in boarding school. So that I spent almost my entire life there. I went there when I was in grade 3. I was like 7, 28, yeah. So this is a boarding school story that was inspired by all small stuff, who is now all big stuff. It was inspired by her when I watched that story time where her friend stole from her whatnot. I was like, girl, I have something similar to that. Although the person did not steal money from me, but she stole some things. So if you want to hear about the story, then carry on watching. Yeah. So okay guys, this happened when I was in grade 10. So this happened like donkey years ago. Yo, I was in grade 10 like years ago. So I lived in this hostel. It's open brother. I won't mention the name of the hostel and won't mention the people that are involved in the story. So please, if you know who I'm talking about, don't mention their names just to protect their identity. So okay, the hostel I was talking about my name. It was in 2014. I was the only one from my school. I went to Tonga High, and the people that I lived with studied at St. James. So I was the only one. Didn't dare to. And then I got the second term. Yeah, I got the second term. So everyone already had a friend. Here in South Hostel, new year, new roommates, and yeah, everyone has someone in their little corner, right? So now, luckily, or should I say unfortunately, there was this girl. We became friends because Singaba beds, right? Beds is someone that you share a double bunk with. You know those double bunks from our hotel. Yeah, the other one is on top and the other one sleeps at the bottom. So I was the one sleeping at the bottom, and we were grouped according to our age group and grades. That's what they normally do in boarding school. You can't put them down over grade 10 and then go grade 12. Are you making sense? So if you're in grade 10, you're gonna stay with other grade 10s in your room. So we get like on 6, right? And there were 6 of us in that room, 3 double bunks with 6 girls. Okay, my bed was like right at the corner with beds. We're gonna call this girl beds, right? Because she was beds one. So yeah, me and beds one, we were thick as thieves. Not literally, but yeah, we were very close together. So we became friends with two. Everyone already had a friend, like someone in their little corner. So Namke Umbeds decided to befriend this new girl. Kanti Kanti Umbeds is gonna do me dirty and steal from me. So I remember in 2014 we went home twice. Yeah, we went home for a holiday and then for Easter. I think it was that Easter weekend, right? Mostly when it's out weekend, they released early in their school. So I was like the last person in a hostel. Most girls were already gone. It was an all girls hostel. If you know the hostel, don't say anything. So it was an all girls hostel. So when I got to my room now, most people had already left. Yeah, well, so it was me and only a couple of other girls that were remaining. So my mom was already ready to fetch me. So I just packed a few clothing items for the weekend and when I looked for my sneakers, guys, all star was the each shoe, like 2013, 2014. So when I looked for my shoes under the bed, I go the shoes and they are only seeing socks. Okay, Umbed kind of taught me a lesson not to. The person who stole from me taught me a lesson by now. Girl, always take off the socks, take out the socks from your shoes and put them somewhere. Hey man, I'm seeing my socks. I go now. But I'm in a hurry. So I'm like, someone might have moved my sneakers somewhere. Let me just pack whatever I can pack and just go home with my mom. My mom was already waiting for me. And by the way, we don't live far from it, public down. So I go home. Hey, in the work calendar is in man. While I'm at home, I'm like, is it me? I don't look like properly, but I think I had missed some clothes and sneakers. How do I tell my mom goes and buy it take is anyway gone or shoes like I was like, yo, how do I tell this woman? Keep it to myself. So I'm napping, man, and it was like a dream. I don't know whether I was hallucinating or and then you end up dreaming about it. Okay, fine. So I slept and yeah, I dreamed of my you are missing item 1, 2, 3. Guys, those items, it's like my favorite clothes, and yeah, they were missing in the dream. The clothes were missing. I don't know what I'm doing, but the clothes were missing, right? And ingathi izimpahla while I'm sleeping ziseplante ekhaya, uplante izokho ingathi ziseplante ekhaya, hey, phakame sana ngesipidi sama-China ndiphume ndiyotsho ngeplante, like the exact spot that I saw in my dream. I went to check there. I man, I caused by, and then mom was like, I waphuma ngespeed, like kwenza bantoni. And I then by I'm clean ngoba hi, in my dream I saw A, B, and C of mine are missing. And then mom was like, Anna, wait till you go back to hostel and then you check if your clothes are really missing or it was just a dream. Okay, I go back to hostel, like a few big days passed, and then we went back to a hostel. Yeah, I'm not sure about Saturday holiday and then Easter's, or it was Easter's first and then holiday, but yeah, because yellow period. Okay, fine. I go back to a hostel. Remember, a hostel who goes to a different school. Goes to school in the hostel. Fine. I get to the hostel whenever I get there. I'm not sure Sunday or when. Okay, I get to the hostel when I go straight to my suitcase to check if my clothes are there. Guys, I kid you not. The clothes that I saw in my dreams were the items that were missing. Exactly. Those clothes, yeah, they were missing. I know, who can do me date in a room? Because I figure out the hostel was like my first out weekend and already someone is stealing from me. And understand, I call my mom, I tell her that, yeah, indeed, the clothes are missing. My mom calls our hostel mother or madam. I'm phoning and she told her about the clothes are missing, okay, and busy. Then we're like, don't go on 6. I tell her, like, then she was like, okay, let's wait for all the other girls to come back and then we can investigate, I guess, Bana, who took my clothes. But not being a hostel kid, most good another hostel in my experience, I knew about the out weekend, long will not come back with my clothes. They're not stupid. You have to something from hostel and then in the one way and I hostel, that's dumb. I knew most tricks in the book because I've been in boarding school for quite a while. Okay, I want to tell Uma that I'm a chicken, you guys. Do you guys remember I'm a chicken in high school? So I'm a little chicken at you and you'll be chicken baby. Yeah, chicken mother is mama goes hostel. That's in simple terms, it's your hostel mother. They protect you, they take care of you, they love you. You're gonna do the mama. That person does it. So chicken a little girl. So I went to tell her about my mother. My clothes are missing. Mother stays in room 5. And I got I told her about mother, my clothes are missing. So, and she was like, I man, people started coming back, and I tell my roommates that, guys, my clothes are missing. Yeah, the rooming Nilo, who would take my stuff, and the person who took the stuff, my clothes, had more than enough time to shop from a suitcase, because I came like back to the hostel hours later when they would be released in the morning, and not only come back after 2 on a Friday. They must buy getting going somewhere like going home around 2 o'clock on a Friday. So the person had more than enough time to shop what's in his suitcase. Okay. Hey, on beds, but I said my on beds, I we search like people's bags and stuff. Although in my mind I knew, but the person has already left the clothes back at home. But now that's fine. There were 3 people with ulcers in our room. It was me, Usihle, I'm giving her a name, Usihle, and OG. Like, I don't want to say what it, like, I don't want to use the nickname that you used for her because okay, fine. So it was the 3 of us. And OG out, guys, because she's got smaller feet. Yeah? Okay, fine. Beth comes back with a new sneakers on a new bed. But these sneakers become betsy. She used a black thingy to mark the sneakers beyond recognition so that it doesn't see by she used a black thing. I was a balloon bed. Was bad. So I could not recognize, but these are actually my sneakers. I'm bad because I have on bed, so I'm here to take a son. Johnny got on bed, so my bed and we are searching my number was 60, but we couldn't find the missing items. Okay, fine. Life goes on. Nuggies for most. I was on bed, all them myself. Still has laid. These are headaches, but I got bone as usual. My math wasn't messing. Fine. Life goes on with two. Bed would slay with my sneakers in my presence. I'm like, oh, I have sneakers. I was like, I can open the house and I'm feeling things taking. Open the house that we take. And my mom like used to mark our clothes. Not to take a hostel as a primary. So most of my clothes were marked, because they are funny but and I'm not the only one who shops at Mr. Price or Woolworths or wherever. Like I'm just going to say 3 years. So Dana could have the same clothing item, But when she marks things, like she writes your name or the tag at the back, she'd like cut a part of it. Like she'd put a mark that only us, like CIS, nobody will know bar and okay, so clothes are gone, sneakers are gone, life goes on, and guys, beds had the nerve to look me in the eye every day, talk to me, but she's the one that actually stole from me. But we'll find out how because I didn't know that it was her. Fine, life goes on, and then my mom was like, hey, invite beds home, because it was home is just a few minutes drive from it down, and I get to my house. So like I were to invite him best, she's your friend, like low weekendy one, we just go home together. And yeah, but it never happened with London, there's continue. But yeah, me and him beds were deepest bombers. Me and beds were deepest bombers. Okay, the year goes on, and I think it was term 4 when the clothes were stolen in term 2, like beginning term 2. So it was term 4, and mom was like, hey, yeah, the work I that was stolen, and I caught direction back. I'm like, I went to my CZA because clearly was mom was like, I'm gonna go to your hostel. And I'm gonna ask Bez. Bez must know something. Bez is your friend, and she goes with your roommates to the same school, so clearly it can't deter. And that Bez might have useful information to us. Bana, okay, I know we direction, but I was not going to do it. Her mom was like, we are professional girl. Like the chongo girl, but we are professional girl. So my mom was like, after we le hostel back, Zoya and but what actually happened to your clothes? I leave the Sunday. I go back to the hostel. Guess what? Two guys in the Pishakalwe. This man does wonders. Guess what? I still remember what I was wearing. Like, look at the daily numbers was trending. Like, if you didn't have it done, what are you doing? 2014, like, yeah, go. If you didn't have it, like, honey. So I was wearing dungaree shorts with a crop top and a pair of sandals, right? We had a hostel and I changed rooms. I no longer lived in room 6. I went to live in room 5. Like, there were a lot of politics. We took our room 6. And a lot happened in that room. So I was like, I would. Then my mom was like, can't stay in my room, right? So I left room 6. Room 6, but I didn't sleep there. I took some of my stuff to room 5. Okay, fine. Sunday was Yabuya. I passed room 6. So Sunday you buy food from KFC, like it's our Sunday, so out weekend with meat cafe KFC or Gelado. You guys know, if you're the top number, you guys know about KFC was our meeting spot every out weekend on a Sunday. Okay, fine. As I passed room 6, I'm on bed in my denim shirt. Denim shirt, my guys fashion 2014. I wore beds is wearing my denim shirt. It was the buttons. Oh, my mom like did something with buttons. There was a button or two that were in a different color than the original buttons. I took it from my baby sister. And she passed it to me. So yeah, that's how I saw. But that is my shirt, and the boobies couldn't like close it. So maybe it's deeper and that shirt, right? I was like, no, but I'm not one, and because my mess is bad. But later, yeah, alright, that's my shirt. So it will mean I think bed's not that good. Hey, bed can we just great and you're shirt down. So I was like, you're seeing you always dressed nicely as we are out weekends. I was like, okay. And goes, yeah, but I was like, oh, thank you, bed. Into work, calendar, but no, I could find it. That is my shirt. I told my mom, I was like, hey, on bed, wearing a shirt that's similar to mine, but I know it is similar because they are when I am the 1, 2, 3. Mom was like, you want to take pictures of it? I was like, beds. So I tell mother, mother, beds is wearing a similar shirt as mine. Mother was like, I saw some beds. Let's not ask beds. Let's not ask her today. I meet up with Usmati, and I'm on the body selling Usmati, so Sitibani second of the missing items and bed. It makes sense, but bed is the one that was stealing from me. And bed is yani Kausiba buys either way, like buys and we're gonna catch you. Fine, with last Sunday, I go back to a hostel. It clicked by bed, but I'm not sure can walk like, hey, angry, but the shirt belongs to the okay. Monday morning, I go to school. When I come back from school, I told my mom, hostel. Let's go to the main house. Hey, we go to the main house. Don't meet them. Oh my gosh, then I'm a bit like second time doing. But I was like, oh, there's that's a story. Salom done over 6 or fine. One was like, we believe bananas the command ban because we saw a shirt like Kulundomazan. Yani, automatically, okay, Kuban, no need decades for an example. 6. I was like, it's in beds and sickly, no OG. Okay, all of them share bad and decades. I was like, OG, go out in that say. You have smaller feet, there's no way Uzi would fit with that. So the two remaining culprits are beds and sickly, right? my mom saw those sneakers when Umbed walked in. She saw them. Umbed eventually comes clean. Umbed at first denies it, but because he feels like they belong to her. But eventually she confesses by airway. She did steal my stuff, and mom was like, oh no, mom is disappointed because my mom loved Umbeds, guys. And remember, she wanted to invite her to our house, and I was disappointed because Umbeds now I'm also the best of bombers. So how could she steal from me? Umbeds finally confesses that she did indeed take the clothes because she loved the way that I dressed. Guys, kufonele wabazali bakaMbeds because ubila was there. And my office was like, we are born as Dicky, but Umbeds said that uziphiwe ichomi yakhe yasehostel. Yeah, Umbeds uyayijika, she didn't say but she stole the clothes. She said I gave the shoes to her. So ngiyaxoxa umuntu eyedeki ehostel was like impahla sinokwazi ukuthatha back, and the shoes they damaged. Umbeds andiyazi ade kuba wazenzani angathi zindala. So the shoes were damaged, and yeah, Umbeds had to pay for my sneakers. Unfortunately, her sister did have to pay. Umbeds. His sister ended up paying the shoes, and yeah, we had to try and so my mom left, and then Umbeds was like, can we keep this between us? So I was like, sharp, no one wants to be known as the thief, guys, a hostile, like, and I got and so I was like, okay, it's fine, we can keep this like between us. And Umbeds got to room 6, one in Unyareza because I used to speak ill of Lump. You say terrible things about them. So when I passed now 6, I'm getting those snacks as she looks. And Umbeds told them in Dongam. So I private someone from room 6. I'm like, Azab. Why are you guys giving me snacks looks? And then the girl tells me, but Umbeds said 1, 2, 3 now. So go wrong. So I was the bad guy. Umbela, the person whose clothes were stolen, is the bad guy. So I'm like, girl, this is not how things happen. Once I get 1, 2, 3. So people are just like, but once I get 1, 2, 3, Leon person Barcelona is false. I hope that you guys enjoyed the story, but I just told you. If you did, you know what to do. You're gonna give this video a thumbs up, and also please do subscribe and leave me a comment in the comment section and tell me if you relate to the story. Like, did someone see you dirty back in bottom school? But right now, Shem, I have nothing against Umbeds. We're old, and Shem did not even come back the following year at hostel. But yeah, it is what it is. But I guess she was embarrassed to Shem because being a thief is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Guys also get sent out hostel. Like, I understand why she did not come back. Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Stay safe, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching.